Devon, I wanted to ask you how you thought some of the young guys, obviously you guys have been counting on young players this year, how you thought they've handled the first few weeks of the season, especially with, a short week last week.
I thought they was real professional. I ain't see neither one of them complain. They all went out there and gave 110% when they got out there. Even though it was a short week, they kind of not used to that. But as you can see, I feel they handled it well.
There's no lights too bright, moment too big for them.
No, I don't think so. I mean, if it is, I mean they hiding it very well. I mean they playing good, like you said. As far as like Ollie, he going out there making plays. I mean you don't, what I mean, if you look at it, you wouldn't think like, okay, he like the light too bright for him.
Would you like that Ollie brought into the game, especially right off the bat, opening drive to get him involved and then have him punch it in for the touchdown?
I feel like it was good. It's great for our offense though to see change up and like when he is out there, on the short distances, he I think been 100%, converted, and just seeing him rushing for a touchdown, it just showing like just like when we come out there with different personnel, like defense not ready for it, and it just shows like our running back room very capable of it no matter who's in the game, like all of us can make plays.
With Jalen Wright also now healthy, what do you think competition does between them two for RB2 behind you?
Uh, I mean, I feel like man, it's competition for everybody, even me. We compete every day at practice. Like I said, we got a great relationship with each other, but we all know like it's a business, and we know like the best man gonna be out there, and whoever's out there, I feel like the others gonna be on the sideline, rooting for him just as we was out there. It goes both ways.
Devon, how would you describe the mood of the team right now?
Um, I mean, I feel like man, I feel like we're good, man. I wouldn't say we down, man. I mean, like you said, we played a great team last week, and as we watched film, man, we did it was a lot of stuff that we could have did better. And going to the fourth quarter, score was like 21-21. So I feel like, man, we just keep focusing on details and not having those mistakes in the critical times. I feel like we're gonna be good.
Was there something that you guys, when you watch tape, harped on as an offense that you did better, particularly in this game compared to the first two games of the season?
Yeah, man, just those penalties, those penalties that we had, far as like delayed games, like we couldn't have that. So that's just something we fixed. I feel like when we as an offense play ahead of the sticks and not get behind the sticks, I feel like we're a hard team to stop. And like you see, at the first drive we came out, we was ahead of sticks the whole time, and we put up points.
Well, do you think the big play is coming for this offense? I mean, we've seen some signs with Tyreek, the 47-yard pass, and do you feel that it's just around the corner, or is that even a concern with this offense right now?
I mean, I feel like that's when we play people. That's what people try to stop. But I feel like it'll come as long as we keep take what the defense gives us. I feel like it'll open up eventually. I feel like defenses play to make us throw it short and just try to make tackles. I feel like if we just take what defense give us and when those plays come, we make them. Then I feel like it'd be cool.
So the game at Buffalo last year was kind of similar. That you guys had a chance at the end, it didn't pan out. It left you guys at 2-6, and then you went on a little bit of a run in the second half of the season. Has that come up in looking at the situation this year, where again tough loss at Buffalo in a hole a little bit in terms of the record?
I would say we're looking at last year, but I feel like now it's just about going 1-0. Okay, we're on 3, but we go 1-0 each week from here on out. That's 14-3. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people not gonna be worried about us going 0-3. So I just feel like if you look at it that way, just trying to go 1-0 from here on out at the end of the season, I mean, them 3 L's won't matter.
The run game has been pretty successful as of late. Just how do you translate that into wins?
Um, I feel like as a team, we just gotta play company football. I feel like when defense go out there and get stops, I feel like we can't come out and get a 3 and out. I feel like we gotta be able to put points on the board at any time, and I just feel like as a unit, I mean, we haven't been on the same page. Either defense go out there, they get a stop, we get a 3 and out, or we score, and you know what I'm saying? It just once we get on one page, then we're gonna be all right.
If teams play you like Buffalo, leaving the flat open a lot for you, you have a lot of catches out there. What can you do to maximize those opportunities if they keep presenting themselves?
Just like I said, take what they give us. We turn the flat to 15 yards, or get a first down every time. I feel like, eventually, we move down the field, and I feel like that's what we was doing a little bit. Like we hit Tyreek in the flat, just getting everybody the ball in space. I feel like when we got the ball in space in our hands, I mean, any one of us can take it down for a touchdown.
How was Sunday for you? Did you come up here and watch film? Did you watch football at home? Did you get away from everything?
Sunday, I watched football, of course, but I was pretty much, I came in, Friday, and a little bit of Saturday, but Sunday I would chill. Yeah.
Nice. Maybe I'm saying this wrong, but it seems like this year, like you're doing a better job of finishing through contact and like exerting the force, and especially on a lot of your touchdowns, you're finishing through the defender, right? Was that an extra emphasis for you in the offseason to try to, get better at that?
I feel like, man, just when I get the ball in my hands, I feel like I try to give the team like a spark, cause I never know, like I said, how the game going, or if we down, or like what situation we in, to where we got to pass the ball. So it don't matter if I run the ball or especially like in the red zone, something like that. I always try to make sure that like we need points down here. I rather 7-3. So if I do get the ball in the red zone, I always try to make sure that I get in the end zone and not stop on the goal line, something like that.
What's your mindset when you are taking on a bigger defender and decide to take it physically and not go around him per se?
Like you said, he bigger than me, I'm lower than him. But if I get lower than him and keep my feet moving, 9 times out of 10, like it'll be impact. But I feel like my lower body pretty strong. I can keep moving forward. Or if he don't wrap me up good enough, I feel like I can stay up.
Going back to Perk's question about the big play and taking what the defense gives you, what's the balance between taking what the defense gives you, but also like knowing how important those big plays are in the offense, trying to get that part of your offense going?
I feel like, man, we keep moving the ball down the field, not going behind the sticks. I feel like the defense gonna get tired of 5 yards here, 5 yards there, and then now they want to come down and try to stop the short stuff, and then you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like I said, for us like we all like this like mind game. Like they think they not gonna keep taking the short every time. They gonna try to go deep one time just because we got 10-17 out there. But I feel like if we keep take what defense give us, eventually they gonna all right. We can't keep letting them